This week on The Grind, Bill and Luke continue their hunt with Ben Webster and Brian Kramer at Prairie Limits Outfitters. After a thorough afternoon scout, Ben and his guys find a hot field and opt to let the boys sleep in to try to sneak in an afternoon shoot. Since you can only hunt geese until noon this time of year, everyone is hopeful that the ducks do what they're supposed to. For their final day, Bill is determined to hunt water once in Canada. Despite some protest, Ben agrees and finds a little honey hole to end this 4-day trip with a bang.
I yearn for a place to call my own. I'm going home. Say what you will, I'll be better for it still. I've been wondering what you're doing with your time, just to get you off my mind. I'm in the grind.
The Grind Waterfowl TV is brought to you by Dakota Decoy, premium gunning decoys for demanding hunters. Lucky Duck, masters of deception. Kent Cartridge, quality matters and performance counts. Mud Buddy, the king of mud motors. Excel, the boat to own. Cornerstone Gun Dog Academy, the most accessible online retriever training program. Yoder Smokers, handcrafted in the heartland. Rig 'em Right Waterfowl, the industry leader in specialty waterfowl products. Onyx Hunt, know where you stand. Benelli, simply perfect.
Cowboy's Wild Game Washer, as clean as you can get 'em. Sound Gear, the leader in custom hearing protection.
And these fine sponsors.
I've got a pen north of here too, and there's another slough on the border that Tony's supposed to send me.
Pin on a field?
Yeah.
What's the majority of field you guys hunt up here?
What do you mean?
Like, what type of crop is it? Does it always vary, or you seem to hunt one more than others?
Wheat, barley, or peas. Early is typically peas, but there's not a lot around this year. We still can't see half the birds that we saw on the other side.
No. I seen some in the air above that group, but they were going that way.
So after the scout after our second hunt, Luke and Ben had found this nice big feed, and they got back to the lodge, and Ben and I were talking, and he knows we like ducks. He knew we could probably have a heck of a goose shoot in the morning, but he knows me. He knows I prefer ducks. So the ducks are feeding in the afternoon. So we decided to sleep in the morning, head out there after we ate dinner, get set up, and hopefully have a really good duck shoot. Going out for a duck shoot, we're going to put the silos out, give them a go. We hunted with those on our first hunt, worked really well, so we're going to try them again. We'll have our new silos out, and I think we'll probably have 3 or 4 Lucky HD spinners out. Mostly a duck feed, so we'll probably put a small spread out. Little trick, you really don't need too many duck decoys out when you're killing mallards in fields. They'll come to the spinners. So we just usually put out a Canada spread with a bunch of spinners. But pretty excited. Other than it's unseasonably hot, I'm gonna do something I've never done. I'm hunting in shorts and a t-shirt. See how that works out. I'm sure I'll get chiggers or something, but go see if we can kill some mallards. Is that what we do? No dog tonight, Ben?
It's too hot. It's 95, 96 degrees. The wind's dying down. You know, we're gonna hopefully shoot 50 ducks tonight. It's just too much work on a dog, and the dogs I got won't quit. And I've already had last year I had a problem with heat exhaustion on an afternoon hunt. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
So we'll sweat some more and pick them up
Yeah, it doesn't
ourselves.
matter how much water you give them.
Yep. Got to be able to cool them off.
Yep.
Who shot that duck? You ever shot a mallard hen band? Huh? Still hasn't.
They got me on
My
that.
joke.
You got me on that. And... Right in front. Get him, boys.
Nice shooting. Nice shooting.
Really good shooting. We're out here in this field, and it's really hot today. It was 97 degrees. We weren't sure when the birds had moved. The geese started coming about an hour ago. We just had our first little bunch of ducks come in, but we've got probably an hour's worth of shooting light left, so we should be okay. But that was the first bunch. And once again, these Illinois, they can shoot.
Sit down.
Yeah, they did. They're still up. You can't change their mind though when they're that. Yeah. Ben did say that's where they saw most of them on that hillside there, but there was nowhere to hide. But we'll get them. Get them. So none of the ducks, Drake's up here yet. It's really early. They don't have their plumage. But this, he's getting close. His tummy's turning, feet are turning. Next will be the head. Bill's got his full color.
Kill him. Good shoot, boys. Kill him, guys. Kill those. Good shooting, guys. Hello. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Shooting, guys. Rain him out, boys. Woo! Guns up, guns up, guns up. Good shooting, guys.
We'll snuck around the edge.
Woo! That almost scared me. I was like, ah, kill him! Kill those! All right, we're done after that, boys. Woo. That was a good way to end it right there.
Doesn't take all that many ducks when you got good shooters.
No matter morning or evening, Canada keeps showing us how good it can be. The boys quickly wrap up as light fades to get some needed rest before an early final morning. Bill finally gets to break out his waders and try their luck on a loaf pond that looks like a promising hunt.
Hey guys, I'm Barton Ramsey from Cornerstone Gun Dog Academy, and today I want to discuss how to handle your dog when they're being restless or excitable in the blind. We've all been on those hunts and experienced that when a dog just will not settle down in the hunting blind, and it truly can ruin the hunting experience. So hopefully, prior to this hunt, you've already socialized and exposed your dog to as many things as possible that he or she is going to find in the hunt around them. So decoys, duck calls, guns being loaded, multiple people, maybe it's another dog. Whatever that is, try to train with those things before the hunt. Even still, dogs anticipate the excitement of being on a real hunt. It's tough to replicate that in training, so when you find yourself in that scenario, you're going to want to do what you can to calm your dog down. If I notice that a dog is excitable in a hunt, I like to remove the dog from that situation and go burn a little bit of energy off. Even before I get to the blind, I'd like to let the dog run, do some fun bumpers, maybe some tennis ball retrieves, get some of the edge off with that energy. If the dog, even after that, just will not calm down, then I remove the dog from the situation completely by leaving the blind, moving myself somewhere else where maybe we can mark some retrieves, but separating myself and the dog from that level of excitement and waiting until the dog calms down. I've had to do that with multiple dogs in the past and it's worked out. I've moved off the blind, I let my buddies shoot from a little bit further away, send the dog for a couple retrieves, and then slowly get closer and closer, whatever the hunt allows you to do with your dog in that particular situation. You're going to want to teach the dog calmness is how you get the reward in any hunting scenario. So try that and check out Cornerstone Gun Dog Academy to know where to start, what to do next, and how to solve problems when training your retriever. And now, back to the grind.
Water. Ben hates water, and I get it. Dry field hunting's a lot easier. It's easier on the dogs. When you're running clients, if you get a bunch of birds shot on water, it takes the dogs a long time to retrieve the ducks. And up here it happens fast, so you want to get the dogs in and out, ready for the next bunch. I get that. But we hounded him for 3 days. I said, we want to hunt a water hole. We had the new Lucky Swimmer that we wanted to play with. Ben's kind of secretive. You know, he went out and found this little puddle that we were on. Didn't really fill us in we were hunting water until I think it was that morning we were leaving. He said, make sure you bring waders, we're hunting water. So thanks, Ben. He did find us a little water hole, and we got to play with the new Lucky Swimmer, which looks absolutely incredible. Luke and I were talking in the timber. I think there's going to be a lot of them shot because those boys let them hit the water, and this duck looks alive swimming out there. So a really cool new product they've got.
And put the spinner up at the top. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna shoot that. It's pretty cool.
Good? Yes, sir. They're ferocious this morning already. Like a little transitional pond, Ben? Are they hitting before they feed, or like it's kind of been jumping water to water? So they've been hitting this. They found this little hole. It's pretty cool. They get in there, they're going to be tight. Been a great trip. Lots of ducks. We saw a couple yesterday. They're starting to plumage out a little bit, so I bet by another 10 days they'll have their color here. But it's been hot, 97 degrees. Kind of put the ducks into a different mode, but Ben's been getting it done for us. Put a lot of miles on. I can't believe how many miles their guides put on scouting every night. It's phenomenal. I think we're about an hour and a half from the lodge yesterday, and they go every direction. So they find them, and we get them. Thanks, Benny.
It's a duck, isn't it?
Yeah.
Harley. Have fun with that one, girl. Watch that duck, watch that duck. Somebody shoot it. Nice shot. Back, back. Kill him. Kill it, duck. Put some juke moves on you.
It's just about, we're probably getting close to sunrise. A tiny little hole here. And we'll decide we're gonna try and call a little less. It's hard because you wanna call, but they've been hitting this thing anyway. And so we got decoys in there, so I'm just gonna probably just sit here and shut up, let the other guys do a little calling if they want to, but little tip, sometimes if they're hitting the hole, just let them come. They've been coming here anyway. Just how it works. I'm ready to put the snow spread out. We just had a bunch of snows go over us. Brian had a group yesterday in camp that I think they shot 39 snows. So they're starting to pick some snow geese up here, but we haven't seen many. But we just had about, I don't know, 50 go over us, not a peep. So they're on a mission going somewhere.
Nice shot, Harley.
Here they come. Get ready. Right over here.
Go ahead and kill him up top. Nice.
They are shooters.
Oh yeah. We don't even get. We don't have to shoot.
I wish I had the dog now. Finally, we got a group. Brian's got a group in camp. Most of them are Illinois guys, and they are shooters. It's kind of fun to watch.
Get him, guys.
Gotta be fast in this crew or you're shooting a dead duck already. And I think Luke and I just doubled on a dead duck already.
Up top, kill those ducks.
We're getting a few ducks. There's two potholes here, probably 50 yards apart. And they really want the other hole. We got here in the dark. We weren't really sure which one they'd been using, but it was pretty evident right away which one they're using. So they're trying to get down over there, but then there's all the commotion over here. They're popping over here, and they aren't really wanting it, but we're getting them to take a look at us, and that's what we're getting, some pass shooting. But the boys can shoot, so it's a non-issue.
Kill him. Right there, Luke. Kill it. Nice shot. Kill him. Kill him. 20.
Well, this is always bittersweet for us. We're calling our hunt here. This is our last day with Ben and Brian, and I heard Cody and Ben were just talking, and Ben's given us a variety of hunts today. Or this week, honker hunt, duck hunt. We did a little water hunt this morning. We always hate leaving here. We were here in the spring, which was just a few months ago, shooting snows, and it feels like we never left. But we're heading north from here. We're going up to see Jed and Paul in Alberta and see what they have to offer. We've never been up there. We got another 9 hours on the road today. Head up to the Peace River, get back, pack up, say our goodbyes to the boys. You always make new friends when you're hunting with these guys. So had a great group of guys we hunted with. They could shoot. Makes our job a lot easier. So bittersweet, but we got to pack up and head north.
Relationships and friendships mean everything to hunters. Time spent in the blind forms bonds like nothing else can. It's never easy to leave, but Bill and Luke have to continue their Canada trip by heading north to meet up with Jeb Lamb of Southern Prairie Outfitters. And if the hunting is half as good as it was this week, it's sure to be another 4 days of hot barrels and filled limits.